Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly reading. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is a general reading, so it might not resonate with all of you this particular month or time that you are coming across this video. However, take from it whatever will serve you best, because tarot is just all about lessons and teachings. And if anything in these messages does resonate with you or provides any kind of guidance or insight, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel because I would love to keep reading for you. All right, Sagittarius, we're going to look into 4 cards today. First one, what is the current energy? Second is, what is the main block? Third is, what is emerging? And finally, what is the advice? So here we go, Sagittarius. Let's see what this month has in store for you. First card, Page of Pentacles. Second card, Three of Swords. Page of Pentacles is the first one. Three of Swords for the main block. Let's look at what is emerging. Ten of Wands. And the advice. Eight of Wands. All right, Sagittarius. Going to clarify a little bit probably, but we'll dive right in. So, starting with our current energy with the Page of Pentacles, this tells me that a lot of you right now, the energy is really about building your material environment and your material circumstances up. Building up your wealth, making sure that you're working hard. For some of you, this might mean embarking on a kind of new project at work. For some of you, it could also be to do with starting a new job or a new career path entirely. But there's a sense of optimism with our page here. All the page cards kind of have this fresh energy to them, and just in the readings I've done so far with the other fire signs too, there's just been this kind of beginnings energy that I think really speaks to this month right now being the kind of official start to the astrological new year. And that makes a lot of sense with the arrival of spring just around the corner as well. A lot of us are starting to come out of our hibernation, of our resting, of maybe some more stagnant periods, and there's this kind of new influx of energy in your ideas and in your overall perspective when it comes to finances, when it comes to your material possessions and investments, things like that. So yeah, this is a good month to be thinking about how you can continue to increase that kind of abundance and safety net in your life in a way that is, dare I say, fun and not necessarily coming from a place of fear or anxiety, which I think is something a lot of us can fall into when it comes to thinking about money, right? But this page energy, once again, it's like this page likes his coin. This page is excited to get that coin. This page is excited to think about what he can do with saving or what he can do with spending. Some of you might be in a more kind of what's the word? A spending mood where you've actually been able to do pretty well financially. You may have had some promotions or just some increases in profits if you're in a business, anything like that. Like there's also a sense of treating yourself and making sure that you're enjoying the riches that you do have, no matter the amount. Just finding ways to have a healthy relationship with money and with wealth. Okay, so current energy, feeling pretty good. Main block lies more in our, this is the obvious kind of heartbreak card. So for some of you, that might be the case if we want to take this a little more literally. But if you're not in a relationship or if you haven't actually gone through a breakup, it might just be more to do with, like what I'm getting from this card is issues to do with communication, and issues of the heart, and not feeling like, maybe not feeling completely at ease in your relationship at the moment, or completely in flow with your partner. There could be some of that. Some of you could also be, this feels like a past card. Some of you, I think, are really dwelling on a past breakup or a past ex. And that's kind of just been cropping up a lot. This person might be just kind of in your orbit at the moment, or someone may have popped up recently who you weren't expecting to be reconnecting with, and it's just bringing up a lot of pain. It's bringing up a lot of grief and old wounds. So right now, just think about any like wounds that might still need some attention and some healing. And that's kind of like the thing to focus on a little bit more that you've been neglecting. So that's the barrier at the moment. And then moving on to what is emerging. I'm going to clarify this card actually. So let's clarify our Ten of Wands. Tell me more about what is emerging for Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, a lot. This might be a bit. So we have the Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords, Page of Wands, Two of Swords, a bit of everything really. Bit of everything, a little bit confusing, not gonna lie. I'm gonna come back to this because I'm gonna look at what else the barrier is, or tell me more about the Three of Swords. I saw the Seven of Swords. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Some of you are really being bound up by the past. Yeah, there's a pretty big betrayal in the past that might be cropping up in this moment. That might be still holding you back from fully moving into and living in the present and building your, just building your life in this new chapter. So some stuff going on for sure. And again, coming back to what's emerging, well, this is kind of interesting. We kind of have a look at the similar image here with the page and the queen, both in their gestures. What is emerging that I see here is an evolution towards kind of taking power back from the past with our Queen of Swords, right? Taking power back from the past, holding you back. Similarly, and Two of Swords too. What's emerging is going to be clarity that's going to come from really digging deep and asking yourself what it is about this person, or what it was about this partnership or this situation or this breakup, that you still for some reason are holding on to, like you still can't really get over. It may even have been a long time ago, but the wound was so deep. Like it could have been a first real heartbreak or breakup, and that scar lives on. The scar doesn't go away, but what you're going to have to figure out is how to, again, live in the present and live in your present blessings and not keep thinking back to what you lost or to how you were wronged. Not to block yourself from seeing what goodness you have manifested right now and what goodness does surround you. These two cards, there's a lack of being able to see, of being able to your perception, your perspective is clouded, is being clouded by this past wound. And so we come to our advice card. I'm also going to clarify it, 8 of Wands. But moving from, this was the original emerging card, right? So moving from the 10, moving back, taking a step back to the 8, right? So that what was previously obscuring you is now providing clarity again. Providing clarity and movement forward, momentum, and lightness with the 8, and transformation that comes with that lightness, that letting go, right? Again, let's see, going from the 8 of Swords to the 8 of Wands, going from being weighed down to taking flight. What else is in the advice for Sagittarius? Transformation, Death card, and new foundation, the future. I feel like this came up in your February reading as well, last month, about your relationship renewal. So again, yeah, it is trusting that karma will do its work, that cause and consequences in the universe will fall as they need to, that you don't need to, there's nothing to be gained for you constantly thinking back to what went wrong, thinking back to that pain. This is what you need to be looking towards. Building your future together with your current partner if you are in a relationship. And if not, then manifesting this this new sort of foundation of love for yourself, whether that is in a relationship that's romantic or whether that's just with friendship, with community, within a supportive environment that's not going to leave you feeling isolated and abandoned and betrayed. That's the transformation that needs to take place. The death card needs to lay the past down into the ground and let it re-blossom or regrow, right, with our clouds and the water in the background. It's a cycle. The past gets buried and comes back up into the present, into the future as something reborn, something transformed for the better, something that is infused with hope for the future. We're going to end with our love forecast, Sag. What's the love forecast for Sagittarius? King of Wands. Who's that person right now? Because they're who you should be focusing on. That's the Sagittarian right there. Or at least, if not a Sagittarian, maybe another fire sign. This is your person. Anything else in the love forecast for Sagittarius? Let's pull one more. Here we go. Leo. I mean, yeah, definite fire sign vibes going on. Whoever this person is, they're the sunshine in your life. Like, let's just go very literal here. They're the person who is that just beam of warmth. Is someone who your inner child craves, who you find safety in, who you find beauty in. Like, look how bright and warm these two cards are. So either this person is currently the person who's in your life, and this is such a contrast to the thing that, you know, to the past block, to the sort of original wound, the original trauma of this past relationship that, you know, continues to pop back up in your thoughts, in these sort of negative cycles. It's the complete opposite. So that's what you just want to continue to focus on. That's how you're going to find and build a foundation together and build a family together, your own version of family, whatever that means to you. And if you are single, then it's kind of the same message. Again, it's letting go of the past, focusing on this kind of future love, focusing on the qualities that you want to manifest in a partner, if that's who you're looking for. And just remaining in a state of optimism and hope and not letting the past dictate your future. Just because you were hurt in the past doesn't mean that that's going to repeat itself, doesn't mean that that's what you're destined to keep going back to. But you have to be able to transform that old wound into something new, into something that like turns pain and turns darkness into lightness and warmth and love and joy. You have to give that to yourself, Sagittarius, because you owe it to yourself. You deserve it. So there you go. I hope you have a beautiful month ahead, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.